I'm Jacinthe Villemar from Way to the Well. Call me Jazz. And I'm your Lightworker teacher and coach, helping you, lovingly guiding you to your highest good and developing your highest Lightworker potential. Today we're going to talk about abundance and most particularly money. I have a lot of clients lately who have been asking me for more abundance. How can they open up those channels to abundance? So I came up with 5 tips, and these are on my blog. So that's http at it's waytothewell.blogspot.ca. You can see the five tips there. But we're going to go into them in more details in a series of 5 videos, and I'm going to add some exercises that I didn't put on the blog, so these are just for you. So the first tip was, face it, money is energy. Tip number 2, believe that you deserve the money. Tip number 3, be clear on the amount that you want to receive. Tip 4, money is a dance. And tip 5, be open to receiving with grace and gratitude. Those are 5 energetic tips to open up your channels to more abundance and to more money in your life. We know as light workers that money isn't everything, and we're often not comfortable with asking for money for our services. We want to have an abundance of experience. We want to be able to serve others, but asking for the money part, that's often really icky with us. So bottom line is, though, if we want to serve others in the way that we know that we must serve others, we need to have some money coming in, because if we constantly worry about paying mortgage or rent, if we constantly worry about the bills at the end of the month, about the credit cards, about the debts that are just piling on, and about the trips that we want to take and can't take, we can't just give. We have to be able to receive and ask for money as well in return. We don't live in that era anymore where spiritual workers receive chickens and receive pigs and received a hut for the services that we provide to the community. The currency right now is money, and we need to be able to ask for an amount of money that represents the amount of energy that we put out to the world. So that brings us to the first tip. Just face it. Money is energy. What is a piece of paper? What is that coin? What value does it have? It's nothing. It's a piece of metal. It's a piece of paper. That's it. The value it has is a social convention that we put on it. The value it has is the value we give it as a society. Otherwise, it's just a piece of paper, right? Because, you know, the Roman coins, they had money value, but try to go get your groceries with that today. It doesn't have any values because we don't place value into a Roman coin anymore. Same thing with our money. It only has the value that we give it. So that's true not only physically, like for buying your groceries and paying your bills, but it's also true energetically. So today, I really want you to discover the energy that you give to money. If you think that money is dirty, that money is icky, that money is only for the other people, and if you ask for money, you're less than, then that's your relationship with money, and it blocks that abundance coming into your life. So, this is the exercise I would like you to do today. Take some money, take a coin or the piece of paper with the dollar value that you want, sit with it. Take a deep breath. Invite it to speak to you. Say, hello, money. I'd like to have a really good relationship with you where you can come into my life, and then I can share you back to pay for other people's salaries, to pay for wells, to pay for schools, to pay for whatever charitable event that you want, to have that trip, to have those soul growth experiences, because it's all an exchange of money. So you want to have a good relationship with money so it can come into your life so that you can gift it back out. Okay, it's not about accumulation, but it's about still doing that dance of money. So sit with money, take a deep breath, have a notebook with you, because it's always good when you can write down your imagination, what's going on in your mind, and just ask money, what message does it have for you? List all the feelings that you have about money. so that you can really understand the relationship that you have with money. And then decide if you want to switch this relationship or if you want to continue in a relationship. So do you have a toxic relationship with money, or do you have a good, equitable relationship with money? That's for you to find out. And one of the easiest ways is to do this exercise. So sit down with money, take a deep breath, go into a meditative state, and ask money to reveal how you feel this relationship. Okay, and write everything down, because that's how you're going to learn what goes on in your mind. Okay, exercise number 2 is that you're going to invite your money guides with you. Now, this is kind of funny. The first time that I did a meditation where I entered into a room and I was going to meet my money team, I felt like I was going through a very smoky room, and there was a bead curtain that I had to go through, and it was very kind of hush-hush, and it was kind of dark, and it really didn't feel good. And I thought, ooh, that's my relationship with money. I don't feel good with money. I don't feel good with asking money, with having money, with, I'm really good with spending money, but it needs to come into my life as well. So that night I thought, okay, I want to change my relationship with money. And who came up in my dream but the Donald, and he told that finance guy that I had, the very shadowy and smoky guy, and he said, "You're fired." So he was gone, and I have the abundance Buddha as my symbol for my new relationship with money. So I invite you to do the same thing. Again, take a deep breath and enter a room where you're going to find your money guide and see what relationship you have with the money guide. And is this money guide going to bring you to the abundance that you want? Okay, so those are 2 exercises that you can do on your own. By all means, if you need some more help, some more guidance to do that meditation, I am more than willing to do this meditation with you. You can book a half-hour time period with me. I'll put a link down below this video so that you can access my schedule directly. So book a session and we'll meditate with you, and I'll validate with you, and we'll just go through your processes of how you deal with money and if you want to change it. Okay, you need to open up those channels to abundance so that you can feel more joy, more light, and that you can feel more willing to give out to the world. Because if you worry so much about you and your own safety and security, it's very difficult to be in a place where you can give to others. Or you might give, and then be depleted. Being a light worker, we need to find that balance. So we need money coming in as well as the money coming out. We need the energy coming in with all that beautiful energy that we give out all the time. Okay, so your homework for this one, face it, money is energy. Have a talk with money first, then have a talk with your money guide. And if you need help, contact me, book a session with me, and we'll work things through. All right, from my heart to yours, wishing you lots of love and abundance. Till next time. Mwah.